I'm back from work. I'm actually in all my Pilates gear. I've been going to Reformer and it's honestly like so much sweatier than I ever imagined. So please excuse my appearance. I really had to film this video because I had to tell you guys finally that me and Matt got engaged. Here's a close up of the ring. Hang on, let me just get a good angle. We were in Cornwall. So let me just start at the beginning. But first of all, let me just like sort myself out. I have one of these little M&S orange juice cartons and I thought, let me just get some hydration. I'm also waiting on dinner cooking. We're having those like little M&S mushroom chicken tray bake things with some chips and salad. And it couldn't come at a better time because I'm starving. Okay, let me start at the very beginning. So we were in Cornwall for Matt's mum's 70th birthday. It was like a pre-birthday 70th. See, I'm rambling already. I feel like I've got word vomit because I've been waiting to tell you guys this for so long. I also didn't mean to announce it on Instagram before YouTube, by the way. I was so in two minds about doing a post over here first because, you know, my real love is YouTube. And yeah, anyway, I ended up posting over there and then I feel like loads of you guys found out through Instagram. I kind of wanted to just do a video revealing it, but I'm glad that you guys follow me over there too. It's really nice. Also, sorry if you can hear Matt in the background. He is watching some reels on his phone by the sounds of things. And it's always, you know, when boyfriends play these like football chant sort of, I don't even know what it is, but it's like, it's always a crowd yelling and wailing for some reason. Anyway, back to the story. So we went to Cornwall for Matt's mum's 70th birthday. It was like a pre-70th celebration for her. Had the most amazing time. We stayed in a place called Padstow, which is down on the coast. I actually don't know much about the geography of it. I didn't drive there. I was a backseat passenger princess, which was so nice. I didn't have to do any driving. Matt's mum drove the whole way and we went with Matt's brother and his wife and kids, and it was just like the dreamiest week ever. Like we spent loads of time at the beach. We ate at so many lovely restaurants. I'll put in some clips if I took any clips. I think I took a couple of clips. We got a lot of good weather, and as the week was coming to an end, Matt decided that me and him should go over to this little place called Rock. So in Padstow there's like the main area, which is like the harboury bit, and then over across, it's like it's not an island, but it's kind of like you need to get a ferry there. He wanted to take me over there because he played golf there the day before with his brother, and he was like, we should go over to Rock and, you know, spend the day just the two of us. And so I was like, I had no idea that this was going to happen, by the way. But I was like, yeah, sure, like the two of us can go. We had such a nice time with his family, so it was like, you know, it was nice to go just the two of us and spend the day together. So we got the ferry over to this little place called Rock, and I can hear the air fryer going. And he was like, let's walk out onto the beach. So we start walking out onto the beach, and it was quite grey. I'll put in some pictures. It was like quite grey, quite overcast. As we were like walking out onto the peninsula, like of the sand, because it's like a sandbank, I kind of started to get the giggles because I was thinking he never likes to go and look at, well, he does like a nice view, but you know, just as much as most people. And he was acting really keen on this view. He was like, let's keep walking out. It looks so nice up here. And then I started like thinking, oh my God, I think he might propose to me. And I started getting quite nervous, and then I started giggling and laughing. And then I like turned around to kind of look at the view, and he got down on one knee and he was like getting the ring out of his pocket, and then he opened the box and he was like, will you marry me? And it was just, honestly, it was so romantic. It was lovely. It was like the perfect mix of me and him, like lighthearted, having a laugh, but also like I got really emotional. Like I was laughing but also crying at the same time, and it was just so amazing. And then he showed me the ring. Wait, I need to do a proper close-up for you guys. How does it not focus? Hello, focus. Can you see? We just got engaged on the beach. Wait, can you hold it for us? We have to do this for the vlog, for a little snippet. Alright. We just got engaged. Matt just proposed on the beach. But I'm obsessed with the ring. So the ring is a round, brilliant cut diamond in the middle, and then on either side of the arms we have two baguettes, and these are like tapered baguettes. I also really wanted double claws on each side, so I went for 4 claws but doubled, if that makes sense. So 8 claws in total. I think it's also meant to be like a really secure setting because you can't really lose the stone. Oh my god, famous last words. Do not let me lose this bloody stone. I also went for platinum band. So the band is, yeah, platinum. I think it's just a little bit more hard wearing than gold or white gold. And I am obsessed when he pulled it out. Like, one thing I always said to Max, we did actually go and have a look at some engagement rings last year. Like, a lot of my friends have been going through that process of getting engaged, and I think it's so important that you openly communicate with your partner about this huge amount of money that they're going to spend on something you have to wear for the rest of your life. And a lot of my friends have been kind of going through the processes and talking to their partners about it and ring shopping and stuff like that. And I remember saying to Matt, if you do propose at any point in the next couple of years, this is what I would like. So he knew exactly kind of what I wanted. And the one thing that I was just so set on was the ring had to be sparkly. I've been on the tube sometimes before in the past and sat there and a woman's come on and her ring is literally like sparkling away, and that is kind of what I wanted to have. I didn't mind on the size, I didn't mind on like, well, just the size really. Everything else I was pretty set on. But there was that one thing I was like, it needs to sparkle, it needs to be super, dazzly. Yeah, it's super sparkly. It is like my favourite thing that I've ever owned. I was over the moon. I'm like, I can't believe he got it so right. It is just honestly like the perfect ring, and it makes me emotional to even think about him like picking it out. He also got it made in a little jeweller's, family-owned jewellers local to us, do all of the ring design in their little workshop where we live, and it's a family business that's been passed down through generations, and it's just honestly like insane. So I feel very, very lucky. I feel so happy. And yeah, we're thinking about weddings now. It's like such a big thing to plan. I've already started. We've been engaged for like 1 week and 3 days, and I've already contacted millions of venues and I've been getting quotes and things like that. I need to talk all about that. But first of all, let me show you some little engagement gifts that we got, because I've just never felt so loved in my whole life. It's just so cute. And I want to show you some bits that we picked up from Cornwall as well, and then we will talk about weddings. So when we were in Cornwall, after the engagement happened on the final day, when it was kind of the day we were travelling home, we went out for a nice breakfast. And oh, I forgot to tell you, yes, this is what happened. So after we got engaged, we came back over on the ferry back to Padstow, went back to the house, had some champagne with Matt's family. Everyone was so emotional. It was like the nicest, honestly, like I FaceTimed all my family as well and just like had all these lovely conversations. It was so nice. He also called my dad the day before and told him that he was planning to do it and kind of like asked for his blessing, which I thought was just like so lovely. And yeah, it's just like really special. I love that. Anyway, so after we got engaged, we went back to the house, met everyone, had a glass of champagne, all celebrated, like had a little drink together. Then we went into town and Matt and I went to Rick Stein's seafood restaurant, which was honestly like the most insane meal. It was delicious. Like everything was like super tasty, yummy food. So let me actually talk you through that whole meal. We actually went for some cocktails before that as well. We went to a little bar called Ruby's, which is a little cocktail bar. And then we went over to the seafood restaurant. I had the most delicious double cheese souffle. Was it called double cheese souffle? I think it was, yeah. Double cheese souffle I've ever had. Like the sauce, I don't even know what they put in it. I feel like it had some mustard or like some delicious other flavours. It was just like so good. So I had that, and then I had, oh my god, how can I not remember what fish it was? Either halibut or a turbot. No, it was turbot. I'm sure it was turbot. And it came with this hollandaise sauce. We got some chips. Oh my god, it was honestly, I'm salivating right now because I'm hungry as well. But it was honestly like one of the best meals ever. Matt's brother and his wife called up the restaurant and got us a little bottle of wine as well. And it was just like, yeah, it was just a perfect meal. Then I also finished with a treacle tart that was insane. You know when like pastry just tastes so good, but you're like, this is made by a proper chef. It was amazing. And we were actually the last ones in the restaurant. We sat there until like 11:30. and yeah, just chatted and enjoyed our little engagement bubble. So on the way home, before we left, Rick Stein has the most insane seafood, like not even seafood, it's like a deli in Padstow, and you can kind of go and, you know, buy foodie bits and some of his wine. And this was the wine that we had the night before in the seafood restaurant. So we thought, why not pick up a couple of bottles? So we got 2 bottles. It's a Rick Stein White Burgundy 2022, product of France, blah, blah, blah. It was a lovely, easy to drink, delicious bottle of wine. And we thought, let's pick it up. And I think we're going to open one on maybe next year's anniversary. I don't know. Or maybe on our wedding. Something to do with our wedding. I don't know. And then when we were in Rick Stein, I also picked up, so this is like a little, I don't even know what this is. It's like a little olive bowl, I think was how they marketed it. But it has like the most gorgeous little prawn in there, and it's like sitting inside some coral. I'm not sure what that is. Seaweed. And it's hand painted, and it just says Kate Stein. God, it says Kate Stein Design, which is obviously one of his family members or something, I'm sure. And I just thought that was a really nice little memento. I've actually been keeping that, saving it to show you guys, so I'm happy to have that out. Oh, I also got, this is my probably favourite thing that I actually picked up there. I got one of their tote bags, and it says like Rick Stein on the side. The straps are super long. So you know when you like have a tote bag, I often use my bagoo, my little red bagoo, to go food shopping, and it's great, but I can only hold it on the handles. And this one has long straps, and I think it's lovely. It also has this like lobster on the back, but I prefer this side. And it's a really nice little tote bag. So yeah, I would highly recommend going to Rick Stein. And we also had his fish and chips, delicious. When we came home, we had so many lovely bunches of flowers. My mum sent one, my sister sent one, my brother. We got some lovely cards, we got some hampers, we got some lovely money that we're going to put towards some nice meals that we've got coming up. And yeah, it was just like the most lovely time. We felt so special and loved. One of my friends, Sarah, sent us a box of Lindt chocolates. We've already started digging into these. My friend Hannah dropped off some of these Hotel Chocolat, everything chocolates. We work beside each other, and she brought these for me. So good. I'm actually kind of saving these ones. And then one of my aunties sent up a hamper which had like, she knows I'm such a foodie, it had all of these like gorgeous little bits in it. Like different crackers and creams, and like, how good do these look? Tomato seeded flatbreads. Oh my god, I'm gonna have them with some cheese. So yeah, we are feeling in our real love bubble. It's so surreal to actually think about it, because I hoped Matt would propose this year, and I was kind of like edging him on. I was kind of like, please can we like start thinking about, you know, marriage and whatever, because I would like to have children in the next few years and stuff like that. Not in the next few years, maybe, the next few years. And I kind of hoped that it would be this year, but we also just bought a house, so I knew that, you know, we need to be saving money and being sensible and things like that. But he really surprised me, and it was just the perfect day. So yeah. So anyway, let's chat weddings. I've already started the whole process. So basically, I inquired about a bunch of different venues, and everything for next summer is fully booked in terms of like proper wedding venues. I've got quite a particular thing in mind that I am looking for. So we had a look at a few venues. So we started off with one called Aswarby Rectory. That is stunning, but they only have availability for December next year. And I don't really want to wait 2 years. That is one thing that I'm just kind of like, I would love to do it next summer or towards the end of next summer. So we had a look there. Gorgeous venue, stunning. Like the pictures and the kind of atmosphere in there, just, it must be insane. So we looked there, but no availability. We also looked at the George in Rye down in Sussex, which again looked stunning. They had availability for next year, but I just kind of thought, I love the dining room in there. I think it's so nice, but I don't think it's like the vibe that I want to go for a wedding day. I kind of like things a little bit more, I'm trying to think of what even is the style that I like, but I think I want something that's a bit less wedding vibe. So I don't really want like a big ballroom with a big chandelier, or I quite like a cozy pub vibe, if that makes sense, or something quite modern and minimalist. They're kind of different styles, but anyway, so those were two options. I also had a look at Tillingham Vineyard, and that looked so up our street, like so up our street, but it was so out of budget. They were talking like in the 20,000s for venue hire, and that didn't include anything, and it wasn't even on a weekend. So sadly that was out of touch for us. We couldn't stretch that far. We also would love to spend more money on a lovely honeymoon and just do like a bit of a smaller wedding. So the train that we're currently on is town hall and a pub. So if you have any recommendations at all, please leave them in the comments, because we are looking for the most stunning pub that we could host live music in. We don't want too big of a wedding because we're going to do the town hall. We're going to keep it relatively small, but we're looking at around 40 to 50 people or less depending on the venue. A town hall wedding, and it has to have live music, and it has to do delicious food, like pub food, but really nice pub food. And we're going to try if we can stretch to doing an open bar. And I just want like all my friends and family in one place. So if you know of any amazing pubs or anything to do with a wedding, actually, amazing pubs, amazing like lovely registry offices or town halls, like walking distance preferably from each other, or even like a short journey, because we could do like one of these little buses, you know, when they do the red London bus and it's got the tape on it and stuff. Anywhere that any great live musicians, please let me know. What else? Photographers, yeah, let me know. I don't think we're doing cars. I don't think we're going to do a cake because it's extra money, and oh, maybe we will do a cake. God, this is what weddings are like. You literally can talk around 10 million things. But yeah, those are the main things that I'm kind of thinking about now, is photographer, band, mostly band actually. I would love some great live music that really like gets everyone up and going, but not obviously too big if we're going to be doing a small pub wedding. So that's the vibe. Also, let me know of any great wedding dress places. I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with us. I'm going to be vlogging the whole I was about to swear and say the whole effing thing. I'm going to be literally, wedding content is coming. I can't wait. I'm thinking if there's anything else for me to update you guys on. I don't think there is. I will see you guys for an exciting video on Wednesday. It's just a vlog, but I have a really exciting sponsor who sent me some gorgeous activewear and like clothes and bits and pieces, and there's going to be a bit of a haul in there for you. What else is there to say? I think that's everything. I think I'm going to go and start on dinner now. Well, not start on it, I mean eat it. We've also been watching some mental TV shows at the minute. I think I mentioned it already in the vlog that's coming up on the weekend, but Open House, mental TV show. If you haven't watched it, I don't know if I would even recommend. It's extremely explicit and like a bit mental. So anyway, thank you so much. What a way to end our engagement video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to try and get Matt in some clips and for him to chat through a few different bits for us, because it's fun to hear things from his perspective. He's a little bit camera shy. Yeah, he's a little bit camera shy. So let's see if we can get him involved in the next video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you for another one on Sunday at 9:30. No, 8:30 is my upload time. Yeah, 8:30. If you do want to follow me over on Instagram, I am literally post all day, every day there. It's pretty real time, and it's mostly work outfits and what I'm having for lunches and my daily struggles of going to the gym and all that stuff. So if you want to follow me over there, it's Jessica Moon Harris, same as my YouTube handle. And I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.